Hey everyone, and welcome to the last BMX news of 2026. Day after Christmas. Hope everyone had a great day yesterday with friends, family, bikes, and whatever you did. So with that, we're here for BMX News Live, where we started with a massive super chat and gifted memberships from Adam Ortiz. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you a lot. Supporting the channel directly makes it that much easier for me to keep doing this. So with all of this being said, this is live. That means we got a bunch of people in the chat. Can't hide it. I thought that no one was going to be here at first because all the way up until about 9:50, nothing was in the chat at all. And I was like, well, I guess everybody's sleeping or busy. Either way, we're still going to go through the news. So who's here? We got Kevin Jackson here. We got Adam Ortiz here. Josh Shipman is here. Crash Out Boys Productions got a membership. WKBK Marty got a membership. Paul Gale, Felix Chow, Mark all got memberships. Wake up, says Philip Frank. Thanks everybody who is here, and to everyone who's sleeping, well, hopefully you're dreaming about bikes. So, one other thing that I wanted to quickly say thank you and give a quick shout out to is the Mug Club. Very quickly here at the very beginning, for anybody who hasn't heard of it yet, or maybe was thinking about signing up and hasn't, somebody just signed up before the stream started, so I wanted to say thank you to that. Patrick Andrews is his name. Thank you, and thank you to everyone else who's signed up as well. Very brief rundown on how this works. There is art created by BMX riders that I hired. First up, let me go through this concept. 12 months, 12 different pieces of art, all hired different BMX related artists. So each month there will be a new piece of art themed around wanting more BMX. And so with that, first up, Brock Rayford, this design on my shirt and this mug here, there's different tiers that you can do, whether it's a card, like a card stock printout of the design, a mug, a t-shirt, a mug, and a t-shirt, and then the crazy high tier. If you want to go to that level of support, you can check that out. But basically, this is a way to support my YouTube channel while also supporting art in BMX and get something for it at the same time, because you support and then you get the thing that at the level that you supported back. Josh Shipman, $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. As we're warming up in the news, I've had way too much sugar in the last 2 days. My brain is not functioning correctly. So when I mess up my words, well, it's coming. First thing I want to talk about this week is and are the results of the Bloom BMX Awards 2025. The awards have been announced, so let's just run through all of the winners here. First thing today, we have Park Rider of the Year, Miharu Ozawa. Oh, do we have like top fives? Nice, top 5 nominees in each category, so you can read those through. I'm not going to list every single top 5. Racer of the Year, Saya. Then Flatlander of the Year, Chaiki Todaka. These names, they're only going to get harder as BMX grows in the world and more people from places that I can't pronounce are riding. And it's awesome because I am happy to look dumb not being able to pronounce something for the sake of other people laughing. Never meaning to offend anyone either with mispronunciation of names. J.R. Hobbs has entered the chat. Street Rider of the Year, Bethany Hedrick. Hell yeah. Trail Rider of the Year, Teresa Fernandez Miranda. I thought that might have been a raise. Bowl Rider of the Year, Paris Benegas. Rookie of the Year, Nomi? Molnir? I have no idea. These are the names to pay attention to. These are the up-and-coming riders that are going to be winning pro-level contests in the future. Brand of the year, Vans. Comeback of the year, Hannah Jean. Backer of the year, Corey Coffey. This just makes sense. Corey is always supporting women's BMX. I just wish I would have thought of this whenever I went to vote. Lenswoman of the year, Hannah Steenstra. I don't know. I voted for Beatrice because she's been really putting effort into photography, trying to get better, leveling every aspect of it up. And those are the awards. All of this and everything that I talk about today will be linked in the description down below after the stream wraps up. So if you want to watch a video or go to one of these pages, you'll be able to. Next up, we've got She Rides Summit, Joyride 150. One-day celebration of women and girls on bikes designed to empower women, build confidence, skills, and community in an inclusive, supportive environment. That is February 6th, 2026. And you know what? Oh, I got to add Josh to the ticker here. Sorry about that, Josh. Josh Shipman. Boom. $5 holla. Thank you again. Okay, so now that we're sitting here talking about events in BMX, I figure I should pull this up here and talk about events in BMX. Let's hit everything that's going on through the month of January because we are pretty much done with December. So Time BMX app, I talk about it every week. Just go download it and use it. Let's go to the events. Pump track. Nothing showing up yet. Dirt jump will just be, oh, we got some more. Let's go. Okay, BMX Triple Challenge round 1 is in February. Then Swamp Fest that we've mentioned every week because it's been in here for a while. Can't wait for the wheel build. Oh, Rob, thank you for the reminder. Then we've got second round of the BMX Triple Challenge in Salt Lake City. That's in May. So you got 3 months in between those. Flatland events, see One Love Jam, January 17th. Then we got one all the way out in June. Race events, lots of events going on in Australia through the month of January. If you're inclined to want to hear about racing or events going on and you're in Australia, well, there's where you're going to want to go for sure. And if you have a racing event that's going on through the month of January, you better add it in there. Next up, we've got all of the events going on. We don't have any until January 17th that are in here. So if you have a BMX event and it's before January 17th, get it into the app so everybody can see it. First up, Kickstart Jam in Germany the 17th. Wow, 4 different events. Masters of Dirt in Croatia the 17th. One Love Jam, the Flatland Jam we mentioned. Something Inside at Halle 59 in Germany as well. So 2 different events going on in January, same day in Germany. Then we've got the Aus Cycling State Championships the 18th, the Australian Capital Territory. There's a lot of Australian Aus Cycling BMX freestyle contests. There's one the 18th in Braybrook. There's one the 23rd in Greenway. Yo, Patrick Andrews, I shouted you out a little bit ago. Thank you for becoming a member of the More BMX Mug Club. And thank you for this super chat. Patrick, I sent you an email. If you could reply to that, that would be awesome. Not right now. I'm busy right now. But let's add you in here to the ticker because thank you for the super chat. Boom. Another $5 holla. You guys keep me doing this. Seriously. Thank you. What else do we have going on? 24th, New South Wales. Yeoman Street Classics Volume 6 in Fort Pierce, Florida, the 24th of January. Then the South Australian BMX Freestyle, let's just finish out reading it. State Championships, the 31st, as well as the Queensland State Championships, the 31st. That's interesting. So they're doing two different ones of these in different areas in Australia on the same day. So I'm wondering if all of these different areas are going to have their winners, and then those winners compete to find the winners of the winners, and it moves from there. Very interesting, very cool. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in for the news today. I know it's the day after Christmas. Everybody's in food coma. I'm right there with you. But with that, Time BMX, check the feed. You can see videos people are posting and what's going on in that world. Pretty cool map of all the different skate parks, bike parks, BMX tracks, pump tracks, and everything like that all over the entire world. So let's keep going with the news here. We have a really fun one that came out yesterday. The Big Fat Dig BMX Quiz. This is so sick. 32 riders, 8 team captains, 1 fathead. So I'm assuming this is all of the riders for Battle of Hastings with their team captains, and they're competing against each other, not only in the riding aspects of Battle of Hastings, but here there's the Dig BMX Quiz of the Year that they're competing against each other as well, where Fathead is the host, asking all these different questions, trivia in the BMX realm, old stuff, new stuff. Really, really fun. It was just a fun one to watch where you get some insight into people's personalities, what they know, what they don't know. And once again, just a fun thing. It's awesome that they did this. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure a lot of other people did as well. And hopefully they make this an annual thing that's like a part of Battle of Hastings. Next up, we get into the videos from this week, starting with the shortest video, ending with the longest video, which they will be in that order in the description after all of this is finished. So we have Work BMX Brad Gibbs and his video that he's been working on throughout the year. Great video, a ton of rails against walls, which seems completely like terrifying to do this. He's lucky grinding on one of these rails hanging off of a wall, and that's wild. So go check that one out. It's pretty short, 2.5 minutes. Definitely worth it. Then we got Adrian Varela from Just Enough. I didn't realize that this was a full-length video. Maybe it didn't register, but this video has sections from a bunch of people, and Adrian's is uploaded to the Sunday YouTube channel. I probably did realize Just Enough was a full length. I probably talked about it like that. And now I'm seeing these sections and there's just so much going on all the time. Either way, a lot of really good riding in here. I didn't get a chance to watch everything this week, but I did watch this video, and the last few clips are burly. Definitely worth watching. Next up, we've got Alex Friday. Welcome to Tree. Absolutely ripping in the dirt jumps as well as concrete parks. So damn good. Flying around. And welcome to Tree. If you guys didn't know, Tree is active again, and we'll talk in a little bit about a podcast that I did with Sam, the owner of Tree. Next up, Ryan Navazio, Fall in the Woods. BMX is alive and well in the woods. Very, high production value. A lot of attention in not only the filming and editing of this, as just as much as the dirt jumps and the riding. Super well done video. If you guys want dirt jumps, the previous with Alex Friday and this video from Ryan Navazio are the two to pay attention to this week. Then we got the Clapped Out Mix crew from Chicago. featuring a bunch of shredders. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but Victoria got me a Little Devil green screen shirt. So now I'm going to have to send him an invoice for the free promotion because it's a floating billboard that says Little Devil on my shirt. Obviously kidding, but it's awesome that I have more options now with this one. So check this out, Clapped Out Mix. There will be another video from that area that we're going to talk about in a bit as well. Then we've got one from down in Australia, Declan Kilpatrick, Never Over for Cult. Check it out. The tree bike interview was interesting. It was interesting. I want the tree flatland pegs to come back. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Next up, we've got the Montecule BMX Instagram Slam. Instagram slams, when the Come Up did them, were so sick. You never knew which part of the country it was going to come from or where they were going to be at or who was going to be in it. But you got the personality of all of these riders and seeing them struggle and work on tricks that are called by other people and aren't always easy. And this video brings that spirit back and is so good. This one features Dan Crook, Guy Scroggy, Chad Curley, Garrett Reynolds, Hobie Doan. It's super good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope that there's more, and I hope more companies do them. Brody in the chat. Brody, when's the last time you got to ride, man? I hope that you got to ride recently. Thought I saw knurled pegs on the tree site. There you go. Next, we've got Braden McFarland for Federal Bikes. These videos are starting to get a little longer. This is 8 minutes. Then we've got Cinema Bad Kids. Oh, did YouTube finally send out the notification? This one is also 8 minutes long. It never stops amazing me how many videos in BMX end up within like 1 or 2 seconds of each other in how long the video is. Like this video and the previous one are the exact same length in time. 7 minutes, 58 seconds, or 57. Close enough that is like exact. And it's, I don't know, it's dumb and it's insignificant because it doesn't mean anything, but it always fascinates me when I'm putting these in order and I'm like, oh, that one's the exact same length as the other 3 videos that are around it. Crazy how those things coincide sometimes. Yo, Brody rode a week or so ago, rebuilt the spine in the shop to have a hip. Hell yeah. What's up, BMX Pete? Yeah, I feel like it's easy to forget it's Friday when we have these holidays like this, and like next week we'll have New Year's Day on Thursday. So it's going to be another one just like this next week. But it will be New Year's when we do the news. So this is the last one of 2025. And I saw on Facebook Memories the other day that my first ever BMX news, it wasn't live at this point in time. It was when I was still doing videos. It was in December of 2017. So I've been doing this every single Friday for 8 years. Insane. I have only missed a couple Fridays ever, like 1 or 2. And let me see, let's ask, how many Fridays have there been since December 19th, 2017? Let's see how many of these I've done.
From December 19th, 2017 to December 26th, 2025, there have been 419 Fridays.
419. Let's see how many show up. I'm purely just curious at this point. And it's Friday. There's hardly anyone in here. We're just hanging out at this point. Still talking about BMX news. I have 456 things in the BMX news playlist. Look at this. December 15th, 2017 is the first one. Good God, I have been doing this for 8 years. Holy crap. You scroll through these. Back whenever I would film all of these. Hold up, let me go back. Ah, the rider spotlight was also a thing. I'm trying to figure out how there's more than 419. Oh, video review, rider spotlight. Okay, so there's some random stuff that made its way in here that maybe shouldn't have been in here. But just wild. Yo, $10 super chat from the Kurinsky fam. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. We're gonna put Huck's name in there. Boom. Yep, there it is. 8 years of BMX news. We're still doing it. Not planning on stopping anytime soon, or ever, really. Just here to chat about everything going on in BMX. So next up, we got Dark Times 2CB Mixtape 2025. So this is also from the Chicago area, featuring some of the same riders. Right here would be the rider list, if you guys want to check that one out. And right there is why I wear the see-through green screen shirt, so you can see it through it and I don't have to be tiny on the screen. Then we've got Doomed Digital Validation. That sounds like the theme of the internet these days. Jack Miller, Antonio Smallwood, Jordan Godwin, Sam Jones, Linda Grabner, and Jordan O'Kane. Heading to Rays on Sunday. Who's going to ride this weekend? Heck yeah, I'm trying to be there tomorrow. Guys, I got a new water jug. It's green screen. It's also a gallon, so it's absolutely massive, and I will never run out of water. And Victoria got me straws, and she also got me a water jug. So I have 2 water jugs now. Hers is the same color. We're never running out of water again. Rehydrate or die, folks. This thing is the bomb. Okay. Anyways, this video is 14.5 minutes. So they're getting longer. And if you need a full-length movie to watch of BMX, well, here you go. Disco Trend. What the heck? Trend Bike Source from 1990. An hour and 24 minutes. 40 seconds. So it's almost an hour and 25 minutes. Up on the Snakebite BMX YouTube channel. How crazy. Look at this. Look at the quality, man. Videos have come so far. It's amazing. The fact that this was probably filmed in 1990 on something like bulky that you had to carry around, and that we can film on our phones in 2025 and get 4K 120 frames per second is insane. But if you need a longer video, this is what you're going to want to check out. Then we get into the interview type things from this week. Silent and Malice, a behind the scenes of the Silent Mag issue 9 cover. This one featuring Phil from Malice, and just going through kind of the behind the scenes of what it took to do this cover. That this is like a screenshot of the exact thing, and this right here is the photo itself. So if you guys want Silent Mag issue 900 pages, and you can go to the link that will be in the description. It's $25, print media in 2025. Pretty sick to see. So if you guys want to support it, at the very least, watch the video. And if you want to get the magazine itself, there's a lot in there. That's so sick. Yeah, go check it out. Then we've got Turbo from Albies. Oh yeah, Rob brought up the wheel build thing, and this is a perfect time to talk about that too. But first, Turbo from Albies laced, tensioned, and trued a wheel blindfolded and did it in 45 minutes. This video is 18 minutes. A lot of time lapse in here to speed up the process, but Flip from Albies did such a good job like capturing some of the good moments throughout this and talking to Turbo throughout it, and basically just being a good host to a video to make this and get the insight for it that made it entertaining to watch. So Turbo did awesome as well. There's a little bit of crap talking in there, a little bit of him doing his thing, a lot of bit of him doing his thing blindfolded. And what this blindfold says is kind of hilarious. So yeah, fun one, really fun one. And speaking about the BMX wheel build off, round 2, as long as everyone's still able, is going down Monday, December 29th. I think we're going to say 7:30 p.m., 7:30 or 8 p.m. We've got Turbo and Geoff Meade, who are re-entries from round 1, but then we have a whole nother lineup of people who are going to be in it, and I think this one's going to be fun. So if you guys liked the previous one, get ready, and the finals have a really fun twist that nobody knows about yet, aside from the winners getting a set of carbon fiber rims from Speedline. The finalists will be getting rims and hubs from Alienation, or a rim and a hub from Alienation, to build so that everyone is building the same wheel, and it's going to be really fun. I can't wait for everybody to see this twist. I can't say anything because I don't want to give any hints, but it's fun. So go check this video out and stay tuned for Monday, the live stream of the BMX wheel build off round 2. Next up, we got Factory Friday from The Building, S&M, and Fit. Then we've got podcasts. What happens to the wheel they build? Well, I mean, if they make the finals and they get an Alienation rim and hub to build, well, then that's kind of a prize for them making it to the finals, so they can do whatever they want with it. Podcasts. We got 2 this week. We've got the More BMX podcast 83 with Sam Schulte of Tree Bicycle Company, talking through everything from what happened to Tree, why it kind of got put on the back burner for several years. Now it's back. Him eating raw meat. There's so much good stuff in here. Innovation in BMX and things that he has come up with. It's a great one, and it seems like people really have enjoyed it so far. So if you haven't, go take a listen and get stoked, because Tree is back. Just ordered some Hazard Light rims from Albies. Maybe I'll join in on the contest for fun if I get them in time. I haven't built a wheel in about 10 years. Interesting. Kevin, the short Alienation lever. I need to bring that video up too. Thank you for reminding me. BMX Media doesn't share my videos, so nobody besides people who would have seen it would even know that this came out. But we have a video. Let's see. I'm gonna
inside this box
to right here before we get into the next podcast and promote other BMX medias while they don't share anything I do. We have a video that I posted with a sample of the first iteration and first stab at a short version of the Alienation BMX brake lever. So I got this in, put it on my bike, and instantly knew some things that needed to be changed with it. And I guess, you know what? You guys are in here. I'll give you some insight, because why the hell not? Let's see. Alienation shorty lever. Where is the video? Shorty lever blade. All right, so check this out. This one. Might as well just pull it up. So, come on, Photoshop. See if anybody. This is like a really, like, I don't know, really close insight into the process that actually is happening to design a BMX product, because with the first version of the Alienation brake lever, which is this one right here, you know, Zach from Alienation came to me and he asked, do you want to do a lever? And I had thought about brakes forever, what I would do if I was going to design a set of brakes and what should be in there, but I've never once thought about a brake lever. So what am I trying to say? This is the sugar talking right here, and reading Adam Ortiz being negative again. Adam, if you watch the whole video and listen right now, you'll see that the original design of the shorty right here is not what's going to be released. But we worked together to come up with this shape based on some input that I had. And then this is what we landed on for the production release of the lever itself, which should be here legitimately anytime. It's on the water. It should be getting close. And as soon as it's here and it's processed and listed up, it will be sent out to bike shops and mail orders, and it will be available. You'll be able to get it at, where's my hat? You'll be able to get it for sure at Dan's Comp. You can use my code BRANT to save yourself 10% if you don't have a local bike shop, because any bike shop with a J&B account will be able to order this. So they will know this instantly if you walk in the door and you ask them if they have a J&B account. And the cool thing about that as well is that J&B is not just BMX. So most bike shops already have a J&B account because they distribute everything in terms of cycling. So anyways, we came up with this lever design. This is where it landed, and it's awesome, but there's other short levers out there that are available, and this lever is more of a long lever than even a medium. And so I was like, well, should we come up with some kind of short design? Yeah, we should. And so this is what was landed on for a initial design concept. And the only way to really know if this was gonna work or not is to have it made, have a sample of it made. And so that's what Alienation did. Sent me the sample, I put it on, and instantly knew that it needed something. Instantly knew. And that's really the main purpose of making this sample. This is not intended to be the final short design at all, unless it showed up and I was like, yo, this is perfect. And everyone that I showed it to would say the same thing. But no, I put it on there. I looked at it. I was like, yeah, it needs something. Not sure exactly what yet. Then I thought about some more, compared it to the current lever, and I came up with a concept. And in terms of price is going to be up there a lot. And when you look at other brake levers, I'll pull that up afterwards here, but let's continue with this concept. Just because day after Christmas we're hanging out talking, might as well go into the whole story. And when I get the sample, I'll tell this story again in the video. But knew it needed something. Compare it to the original. It is so much further away, and it is way shorter, which is great, but it just needed something. So I thought, what it kind of needs to be is like a mini version of the original. So that's what I made right here. So if you look, this is the new concept that I came up with. I just photoshopped this using the original. And when we compare it to all three of them, you can see that it's still much shorter. It's a little bit further away. But when we take away the shorty and we put the shorty behind it, you can see that it's not as far away, and it has this groove in it right here. So if you want to use it one fingered, you can, or if you want to put two on there, you'll be able to. It has the little nub at the end so that if you're doing anything where your bike is pulling away, like a lawnmower or anything like that, it won't just rip the lever out of your hands, kind of like a safety thing there. And it keeps your fingers locked onto the lever. And so it's also much, much shorter than the original. I mean, it really is a new version of or it's a shorter version of the original that will work one fingered for sure, because let's get rid of the original. This curve right here should fit well. And then if you want to use it one fingered at the end with the little nub there as well, you will be able to do that. And so let's just put all three of them on the screen at the same time. You can see this felt way too far away. It needed some type of groove for the finger and a nub at the end. So that is exactly what I made, and it will hopefully be perfect. We'll have a sample of this, and I will have a video of that, and I will be testing that out. So yeah, pretty cool. Don't save. So if you want to see it moving around, it's on the video on my channel. Let's see. So in terms of price, people are saying I saw 50 plus, whatever. This brake lever has the most features and tech built into it of any brake lever that will be available in the entire freestyle BMX world. It has bearings on the inside of the lever blade. The pivot point is designed in a way that makes it so that the bearings are the only point of rotation on the lever. So there is zero wobble in this lever, and it is the smoothest brake lever. When you pull these brakes, and if you have your brakes set up right, you have never felt brakes like this ever, because they haven't existed other than with a lever that has this type of, like, this small of an amount of resistance. And so it also has a barrel adjuster, a threaded barrel adjuster in it. So you will be able to adjust there. None of the other high-end levers in BMX have threaded barrels in them. They all have the just push in, like, I don't even know how to explain. They're just a little like nub thingy that goes in right here. So it's going to be more than likely somewhere around this price point, probably a little bit more expensive because it has more features. It's also CNC machined. It is 6 series aluminum because there's no real reason to have 7 series in a brake lever. And yeah, best brake lever in all BMX. I'm saying it now. And this is the manual CNC lever from Fly. This one doesn't have a threaded barrel in it, so that is a more expensive feature that will be in the Alienation. I'm not saying anything like about this lever itself, just saying like the threaded barrel is a feature that costs more money, so it means it's going to cost. It's CNC machined, same as this one is. This one doesn't have bearings in it, so you have bearings in this lever, which means that's an added cost as well. So it's going to be expensive, but it costs money to make the best stuff in BMX. And if you want the best on a budget, you're just not going to get it. If you want good and cheap, it's not going to be fast. If you want that whole trifecta thing, like in BMX, it doesn't even work because fast, just, yeah. So the other aspect too is that this is harder to get to work with a gyro. They say it says it's not compatible with gyro cables. Fairly certain you could make something work, and Geoff Meade has done that, but it's not intended for it. The Alienation lever, I tested different dual upper gyro cables, and I believe all of them could work, but the Snafu or Dragonfly style cables just work out of the packaging. So yeah, basically I'm just explaining why it's going to be as expensive as it is using something that exists that is already $80, and this one has more built into it than that even. So it's not going to be cheap, but it is going to be the best brake lever in all of BMX. I'm saying it now. Nothing will compete with it until someone else decides to take the bearing concept and build it into a brake lever for production. Are they doing a left and right? I'd assume so, yes. And there will still even be left and right versions of the new lever blade as well. So that's a thing too. And now that we spent a whole lot of time talking about that brake lever, but it's going to be available very soon. So it's, justified. And you will be able to pick it up at your favorite mail order, at your favorite bike shop that works with J&B. Or if you want to go through Dan's Comp, use my code, save 10%. That is a thing as well. Get a real haircut, dude. That little kid haircut is dumb. You know what's dumb and weird? When adults come into another adult's like world and space and say, hey man, my opinion on the thing about you should matter more than how you feel about it. I don't like the way your hair looks, so you should cut it. How about no? How about you take a look at yourself and ask yourself why you think your opinion should matter more than someone else's opinion about the thing that you're voicing your opinion about. And there you go. I'm not even going to block you because you made yourself look dumb as it is. I think your nose looks funny, dude. Does my nose look funny? Is it weird? Oh, it's funny that anyone thinks they could hurt me. I used to make metal screamo cover videos on YouTube in 2006. No one can hurt my feelings. I wish I had hair. That's funny. So, Mike Mastroni on the Unclick podcast, talking through his videos, his most recent video, all kinds of stuff in there. It's over 3 hours long. 3.5 hours to be exact. So if you have a long drive, there's this tree podcast, which is like between an hour and a half and an hour or in 2 hours. There's this one is 3.5. If you're driving for the holidays, this is where it is. Is that because the barrel adjuster space is too short? Oh, Brody's asking about the fly lever with gyros. It's because, here, let me see if I can pull that back up, Brody. We're just talking at this point, so I might as well. Manual lever. Okay, so the reason why they say this doesn't work with gyro cables, first of all, it would work with the Y cables, the single to double, because there's no reason it's any different than a normal, straight cable. But they're talking about dual upper gyro cables in that with this, you need, let me see if I can pull up Snafu Astroglide, upper cables. Oh, right here. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can make this picture any bigger. There we go. Okay, so this is why they say it doesn't work, is because this adapter piece here that you use for your lower cable to have something to stop on, this adapter in here, because this like barrel thing just floats in there, there's no threads keeping it in. There's nothing that would keep that like solid the way that a threaded, essentially you're screwing a nut in to hold that in place. Regular cable won't work either. Too little space between pull point and barrel. Oh, I see. Okay, Brody, just wait for the alienation one. It's going to be way better and it's going to work with any cables. So Geoff Meade is explaining that even the Y cables don't work for this because the space here, we don't need that part. We can just zoom in on this. The space between right here and right here is too short. So you aren't able to adjust out the slack far enough on a Y cable to make it work. And that makes perfect sense it's a bummer. I mean, you could probably, like, if you had a bunch of barrels, take up some of that space somehow and make that work. But yeah, that sucks. So, and the other aspect is that the gyro snafu style won't work because of a lack of threaded barrel that tightens that adapter into there. Geoff did say that he made the kink upper cables work with this lever before, which makes sense. Kink's brake lever doesn't even have this piece in it. It just goes straight in there. So theoretically, I haven't actually tried this, so I'm just explaining how it works in my head, is that if you used the barrel, if the inner diameter hole on this barrel fits the little adapter piece on the kink upper gyro cable, then you would really just need a way to make sure you get all of the slack inside the cable out at your gyro, which if you used a gyro with threaded screws in it, you'd be able to just tighten it down and not worry about it at all. Also, if you took this out, I'm sure that the kink one would fit in there as well. And so it'd be the same story. You'd have even more slack to get out. You use that threaded screw NARP thing on a gyro like this one right here with the screws in it right there. There might not be any screws in that one. No screws in there, but you can see the slot for it. If you tighten that down, then you're able to get rid of the excess cable. So that's why they're saying that it doesn't work with gyro cables, and it makes sense. But I can promise you, I've already tested it. The alienation lever works with snafu, salt. It may work with the kink ones if you have enough slack afterwards. Works with all Y cables. So it works with everything. That's the reason why we designed it the way we did. So the brakes work with all different setups. The lever works with all different setups. Everything works with everything possible, and it's the highest quality possible. That's why it's expensive. I just realized I didn't turn on my lights. There, look at me. Next, somebody sent me an email this week. Not going to go into a lot of details, but sent me an email letting me know that this bike is for sale. And rather than talking about a lot of details or anything like that, I just figured I'll show everybody the bike. And if you have any interest in it, it's a 2017 Shaman frame. He said in his email that he verified that this frame in some way was, let me look. I'm just going to read that part because it's actually kind of crazy. Right here, let's see. Shaman that was custom made for Hamilton. So series of emails with people at Standard. He was able to confirm. So with that being said, is there a username on this? Right here. I will have this linked in the description down below, this page. If anyone is interested in this bike, go down there. You'll be able to comment on this page on BMX Museum. Don't know when this was posted, but I'm sure he'll get it. And yeah, there you go. So with that, let's move on to the More BMX hashtag. All these morons out here tagging, using the More BMX tag. Moritz, man, this dude just keeps getting better. Better and better and better. I don't even know what this is, like a bri flip or something. Yeah, bri flip. You're insane. Let's boom. We always gotta give love to the people who use the More BMX hashtag. Instagram was really dumb this week, so if I missed anything, I'm sorry. If you watch this and I missed your post with the tag, send it to me on Instagram and I'll make sure it goes in next week. Instagram was weird. The searches were weird. Links weren't working correctly. I don't understand it, but Moritz kills it as usual. Danny Rumpel with his 2025 recap. Danny absolutely freaking kills it. Front flip tuck no hander on the triple challenge jump. So damn good. Danny Rumpel is an absolute savage. I think he's saying he wants to compete in more of the triple challenges this year. So I'm excited for that. And if you guys don't follow him, go check it out. I need a drink of water. Look at that flare. Look at that front flip off of a wedge. Backflip tuck no hander. Bro, that front flip was legit off of nothing. That was crazy. I mean, this is basically Danny's front flip compilation of 2025. And I'm not mad about it. It's amazing. Let's keep going. His crash clips. I don't like crashes. Crashes suck. That sucked. That one hurt. Oh, is this the front flip attempt compilation too? Jeez. He's so good. And to be that good, you gotta sometimes go down with the ship. Oh my God, that backflip was crazy. If you guys have been there, oh my God. There's no way to really know and explain without having been there and seen that setup when it existed. Holy cow. Then, crash clips again. We got Lee Ramsdell and Steve Novak. Boom. Killing it with Lee Ramsdell. That's so sick. Legend in BMX. Both of them. Just checking my messages here. Looking for anything I might have missed. Okay. So there's that. All right. I'm not trying to speculate here, but do you guys think it meant something that Lee was wearing a Merit shirt? I don't know anything. Genuinely. I just noticed the shirt and it's getting close to the beginning of the year. Right there. Look at that. He's riding. Hold up. This is where my BMX sleuth skills come in. No, come back. No! We gotta wait till the end. Here we go. Detective skills with Brent. Whoa. Okay. Glad that I saw that message. I'll get to that one immediately following this detective session with Sherlock Brandt. Look at this. Okay, he's got Merit pedals. He's got a Merit shirt, Merit grips. I'm not saying it means anything, but we all know that Lee has been... Oh, he tagged Merritt, but he also tagged Sabrosa. We're going to keep looking. Riding, tag. Nope. 2 weeks ago. What's this one? Tagged. Merritt's tagged in that one too. But that's 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks ago is a month and a half, which would have been mid-November. Oh, wait, here's Merit. Okay, so they're not Merit grips. Oh, those are different grips. Fresh new Merit parts. All right. We're reading into it for too long. We're definitely reading into it for too long. Or too much. If anything is there, I don't know it for sure. But what I do know is that I got a message letting me know that on Huck's recent Instagram post, they used the More BMX hashtag. Did you guys know that Huck is a moron? Huck Kurinsky, kid is 11. Look at this. 11 years old. 11. Doing that transfer at Ray's. I've never even attempted that. And he's out here just doing it. Amazing. Like, whatever. So, and then the down whip to top it off. And he's doing opposite flares. Yo, hold up. They didn't use the tag on this post, but I'm showing it. Huck learned opposite flares. He's 11. Me right here. WTF, you're 11. That is so insane. Is that alley-oop or is that opposite? So he went, hold up, let me restart. So he's spinning. It might be opposite or alley-oop. So here he's spinning and he's facing left. And he's facing right. Yeah. This little... Oh, wait. No, he's facing left again. I think it might be alley-oop. It doesn't matter. He's amazing. 11. Then we got Presley, who's... Oops, I forgot. Oh, I'll go to it afterwards. Oh, I forgot to do this. All right. Oh, can double peg. Presley is 10 and ripping the way he does. It's incredible. Riding down in Florida, 270 in that pyramid hip. Turning it around. Foot planting. Doing tricks I definitely couldn't do that good. Too damn good. These kids, man, they're great. Double peg across that thing with an opposite 90. He's opposite 90ing at 10. What do you think it's going to look like when he's 20? He's going to be opposite 540 to faking that kind of a thing. Hopping into a can double peg on that sub ledge. One-handed feeble grind style. Too good. Too freaking good. Then we got Courage Oscar doing it. Where is he at again? I forget. Where am I? Oh, come on. Double decades. Is this a place? Benin? Benin? Give me a map. Either way. Hopping over 8 people. Maybe 9. So good. Then we got another one. Oh, the slow-mo. That's so sick. Hell yeah. Damn, we've been going for an hour. Hope you guys are enjoying. Then we got BMX Pete with some old footage at B Cubed Skate Park. Nice. Fufanu. .270 or 360 ice pick over that spine. So sick. I didn't even start riding until 2 years after this was filmed. So awesome. Too good, man. So with all of this being said, I appreciate everybody. This is the last news of 2025. Thank you all for the support in the news, just being here and watching. Thank you to the members in the chat, the members of the channel. In the chat currently, we have Adam Ortiz, Geoff Meade, the Kurinsky fam, Josh Shipman, Philip Frank, looking for more, Deuce MS, Patrick Andrews, JR Hobbs, then a bunch of gifted members because Adam Ortiz gifted some members. Thank you all, as well as the people who are in the Mug Club. Super stoked on how that's going, and hopefully more people sign up for that. If you were thinking about it, there's still time for January shipment. And next month is Poor Boy Steve, then Steve Crandall, then we have other ones. Damian Fulton, the guy who did Radical Rick, might even be involved now. There's a lot of cool stuff to look forward to with this, and thank you everyone who's in here. Philip Frank just completed the super chat goal. Thank you for that, Philip Frank. Add you to the list here. $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I think that means I have to do a little Christmas dance. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm stoked for the future. Big changes coming in 2026. Big projects. Massive secret project that I've been working on for a few weeks now and could be gigantic. So with all of this being said, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for 8 years of BMX news. We're going to make it 10 and beyond to let everybody know what's going on in the entire world of BMX, just because it's cool and that people should know about it. Not because anybody, not because I only talk about people who pay me or people who are the best or people who I'm friends with or anything like that. We celebrate the cool shit in BMX because it's cool, because it deserves it. I'm not gatekeeping based on money, influence, friendship, or anything like that. And I will talk about anybody who's doing something cool in the BMX world, even the people who are, we're not even going to go there. I appreciate all of it, and we'll see everybody for the first BMX news in 2026 and videos every day till then. So thank you everyone again, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.